Yo YouTube, what is going on everybody? Welcome to today's video where, ladies and gentlemen, we are here bringing you guys an episode of the Minecraft Prison series here on dazzler.oplegends.com. And before we hop into today's video, if you guys want to check out the server, use the IP dazzler.oplegends.com, whether it's your first time playing or if you've already been playing forever. If you want to support your boy, use the IP dazzler.oplegends.com. Like I said, it helps your boy a ton and would greatly appreciate it. But ladies and gentlemen, we are here bringing you guys another episode, and a lot has happened since the last episode, so I'm super excited to dive in. Now, if we just take a look right here at this like general breakdown of the mine right here, we currently have 52 million blocks broken in this mine, but the big thing right here is our mine level is level 34. And guys, I know I say it every video, but if you guys want to help upgrade my mine, you guys can literally grind at my mine. Just type mine go dazzler just like this. It'll TP you to my mine, and by you guys grinding in my mine, it makes it easier to help upgrade it. And doing the upgrades on it, you get all these perks, you get like orb multipliers and things like that, and we're trying to get to mine level 50 right now. So right now, guys, whatever you're doing, come check out the server on your boy's IP and then come to my mine and help grind here, because we need to hit, like, I need your guys' help. I want to hit the 5 times orb booster, the 6 times money, and 2 times beacon, and that requires us to get to mine level 50. And like I said, right now we are currently sitting at mine level 34. So yeah, that's like the main kind of like big picture goal right now that we're trying to do. And then we're also obviously trying to hit our first rebirth. So those are like a lot of the early stage things we're kind of focusing on right now that I would like to achieve here relatively soon. And if we actually take a look right now at our pickaxe, just to kind of get a breakdown, we still really don't have anything crazy enchant wise. We're currently chilling with Orb Greed 1000 and Dragon Soul 1398. But last video, and I actually want to give a shout out to your boy Car54. He said upgrade Orb Greed, then Dragon Soul. So as you guys know, the kind of main strategy we were doing was we were kind of like splitting in between Dragon Soul and Orb Greed here. But according to you guys and like everyone I've talked to, they basically just said right now what you need to do is just literally focus on Orb Greed, get that maxed out so that when Dragon Soul and Carpet Bomber and all these super OP enchants proc, that you will go ahead and be getting the maximum value for them. And that's why Orb Greed, even though it might not seem like good early game, and I actually still do recommend probably get like Dragon Soul and Carpet Bomber, probably get them to like level kind of where they're at right now, like level 1000, just so that they do proc while you are grinding. But after that, the main priority and focus right now should just be purely on Orb Greed. So that's kind of like the main goal today, is to ideally get Orb Greed close to maxed out, because like I said, if we do that, then Dragon Soul and Carpet Bomber, when they proc, they will be getting us a ridiculous amount of orbs and make it a billion times easier to upgrade. Now, another thing we do need to check real quickly before we do this first little grind session there are catch-up points on rebirth. Now, this is super important because basically what this does is this will go ahead and get us some cool enchants on our pickaxe that stay with us when we rebirth. So actually, while we're here, okay, we could upgrade extension. I don't really care too much about that right now. Fresh start, that might, low key. Yeah, I'm going to upgrade fresh start right now. That is probably one of the most OP rebirth things, because it's going to give you a base level of like 500 orb greed. I mean, right now we only have 1000. So getting these like kind of base level things, yeah, that's super important. So I am actually going to go ahead and kind of upgrade that as much as we can right here. Okay, Guardian's Blessing. I don't want to spend too much though, because there still are a few more I want to unlock, like Enchant Seeker right here. I believe this is from the Scavenger enchant. That is another super OP enchant right here. So I actually am going to go ahead and buy Enchant Seeker as well, because that can get us Orb Greed. That can get us a lot of super OP enchants. So I am going to go ahead. That can also get us Dragon Burst. Yeah, those are some OP enchants right here. So I want to make sure I'm spending my rebirths correctly. Like, that's probably the smartest thing to do right now. But taking a look here, okay, I think we've basically maxed out most of the ones that are super important. So now at this point, I feel like probably the enchant I'm going to focus on the most. Ooh, Expansionist. That's actually kind of a cool one. That increases the mine radius. Yeah, that's probably super important. So we're just going to go ahead. We're going to upgrade that a ton right now. We still have so many. Okay, you know what? Now that we have, like, we did all the main ones right now in our rebirth shop right here with the points, I think right now that I don't really see anything super important, I think I'm just going to go ahead and start to just kind of upgrade all these, because we still have like 400 to go through, so it might take a bit. So let me go ahead. I'm going to upgrade those, and we'll be right back. Well, all right, guys, just like that, we have went ahead and upgraded a ton of these. Pretty looking good right now. Obviously, we just need to get more rebirth points now, so we could go ahead and upgrade these, but I'm pretty happy with all the upgrades we have. But now, to make the those useful, we need to go ahead and start rebirthing. And that's why today's video, like I said, my main kind of goal right now and priority is trying to figure out the most optimal way for us to go ahead and basically get orb greed maxed out. So let me go ahead. It's expensive. It's an expensive enchant right there. And we actually can technically upgrade this now to level 7,500. So that is a factor here as well. But like I said, kind of main goal right now is just getting these enchants to proc frequently. Now, I am curious though, we did actually upgrade Scavenger enchant. And so I'm going to throw like 50 levels on this. I'm just curious now if we are going to find some of the new enchants that we just recently got in the rebirth shop. I'm not too sure if we will, but I don't think it hurts to like go ahead and test that out and see if Scavenger procs if we do get any of the new enchants like Dragon Burst, because if we're getting those level of enchants right now from Scavenger, that is insanely OP. As of right now, Scavenger only fortune right there as we see, so it might be kind of difficult to see. And low key, I feel like I need to add some more levels to my fortune right now. For some reason, I just feel like we're not breaking blocks like efficiently. I kind of hate having to upgrade enchants like efficiency because it's kind of like a waste, but to make it easier to grind so I could like fly around and grind right now, since I don't have speed right now. Except, I mean, we guess, oh, we can only do one level of speed. I mean, hey, I guess every level of speed that we can get, I will take. And for some reason, our Carpet Bomber enchant is proccing an insane amount. I don't know why Dragon Soul isn't, but I mean, hey, I guess I'm not going to complain. Oh, okay, there we go. So it's official. Scavenger is getting us levels of Dragon Burst. Okay, that is insanely OP. I don't even think you guys realize like why that is absolutely broken. So that is a massive W. Is yeah, now really all I have to do is just grind. But now that some of these enchants are going to get levels without us really doing anything, that makes my life a lot easier. And at this point now, yeah, I think really all that's kind of left for me to do is to just grind. And that's what I'm going to do today. I think I'm just going to go ahead, fully focus on this for however long it takes. I just want to get my pickaxe like to almost like a new tier. Like I just want like a lot of enchants on it right now. I want it to become kind of OP so that next episode we can really start diving into the rebirth stuff, because that's like super OP. That's where you can make a lot of advancements. And even, oh my gosh, yeah, dude, look at our Scavengers even giving us levels of orb greed. So in the long run, yo, low key, should I be focusing my Scavenger enchant right now? I know that might sound stupid, but the fact that we have a enchant that can get us free levels of orb greed and Dragon Burst and Magma Mat, like, dude, this actually in the long run will pay for itself. And even though like right now, like it just got us a level of orb greed, that just saved us 200,000 orbs right there. So I know I spent like, you know, 18 mil upgrading Scavenger, but like I feel like right there, boom, now it's already at 400k saved. Yo, that's actually, yo, low key, Scavenger might be one of the most broken enchants early game if you're able to pair it up with the proper rebirth points stuff and upgrades. Because bro, look at all these enchants we're getting for basically nothing right now. That's a no-brainer. That is an absolute no-brainer. I actually am really glad we did that. It's proccing frequently enough now that I don't think I'm going to upgrade Scavenger anymore. So I'd recommend probably get Scavenger to like level 200, 250 like I just did, and then just leave it at that, because it's proccing frequently enough. We're getting Dragon Burst, we're getting Orb Greed. I mean, we've already probably gotten like 1 million orbs saved in Orb Greed right now. We really haven't done anything. So yeah, that's an absolute no-brainer. And yeah, at this point, it's just keep on grinding. That's really all we can do right now, is just keep on grinding, trying to get a ton of orbs, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So yeah, we'll see what ends up happening. I'm just going to go on a super long grind session right now. Hopefully when I'm back, we have a ton of orbs. I don't know. We'll kind of figure it out. And the one other enchant I am going to upgrade before I sign off right here is I'm going to upgrade Dragon Burst, because even though it might not make sense, Dragon Burst, to make it easier to grind, because as you guys see, there's all these like divots in the mine right here. It's low-key kind of annoying when you're grinding and like it's kind of difficult to mine like it is right here. So to make my life a little bit easier, hopefully Dragon Burst will proc relatively frequently enough right here that it will get rid of layers once you've like really grinded it for a minute. So yeah, that's just to make my life a little bit easier, a little bit more of a convenience enchant right there. Like boom, right there. Dragon Burst just procced. Not the craziest thing in the world, but I'll take it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna keep on grinding for a bit, boys. We'll see where we end up. I don't know. I'm probably gonna progressively upgrade enchants while trying to grind up some orbs. So we'll just see where we end up after a little session right here. All right, guys. So after grinding for a bit, I've actually learned some kind of new strategies. I don't know if I've come up with these or if I'm just like, I don't know. I kind of figured it out. So I actually disabled Dragon Burst, and the reason why is for some reason when your mine is higher level, you get much better procs on Dragon Dragon Soul and Carpet Bomber. So for example, right here, Dragon Soul, you're getting like 3 mil procs right here. I mean, almost 4 mil right there. It's insane. You get crazy procs. But if I scroll up, when you get Dragon Soul, and if you're using Dragon Burst and your mine's super low level, look at the Dragon Soul. You're getting like 70,000, 300,000. So I turned off Dragon Burst because when you are mining and grinding, you basically, at least early level, you want to be as close to the surface as possible. Now I'm sure later on, once you're not really like sweating and like trying to get as many orbs as possible, it won't really matter as much, especially with fully maxed out enchants. But like right there, again, another 4 mil orb proc. So yeah, you basically almost need to be grinding by the surface, and don't let it go super low. If it does, then you're just gonna have to, you know, mine reset. It is super easy. But yeah, mining by the surface is making it extremely OP. That's how we're getting a ridiculous amount of orbs now. So yeah, I am very happy about that. And I feel like Dragon Soul, for some reason, while we're even by the surface, I feel like it procs more. It's probably just placebo effect, but I feel like it does. So hey, I'll take whatever we could get right now. But now that we've done this, what we're gonna go ahead and do, we have 233 million orbs right now, which is just insane. And actually, if I go ahead and do that, oh, and we got another 16 mil right there. Oh my gosh, we have like 250 million orbs right now. That's insane. That's probably the most orbs we've had this season so far. So hey, that's what we love to see. That's what we love to do. And if we take a look at our pickaxe, this is what I love about it the most, is the amount of enchants on it. The scavenger enchant, in my opinion, I know a lot of people clown it, but I think that is by far one of the most worth it enchants. Just get it to like level 200. It will add tons and tons of levels. I mean, look at the Magma Madness, Ballistic Sheep. Those are free levels that I've had to not spend anything on. And like in the long run, it's 20, that's like what, 100 and, or that's like 1.2 million orbs right there or something. That adds up over time. Regardless though, right here, the main enchant still is Orb Greed, and we can actually go ahead and get 600 levels of that right there. That is insane. That is actually wild. So obviously you already know we're gonna do that. And like I said, I'm pretty sure every 500 levels of Orb Greed is like a new tier. So ideally we want to get this to like level 2500 right now, just to make our lives a little bit easier, so that's just a little bit more OP. But I am curious right now if we get here. Let me go ahead and do a little mine reset right here. Now that we've done that, I want to get a Dragon Soul proc, because I just want to see, like we were getting max like 4 mil on a Dragon Soul proc. I am curious now what the proc we're gonna get from Orb Greed or Dragon Soul, or even Carpet Bomber. Carpet Bomber, we were getting like 200k on average, I'd say, or 150k. So we'll see now with the Orb Greed massively. Oh, perfect. Dragon Soul right there, 2.6, 700, 3.35. Okay, so it didn't go up ridiculously, but like, hey, it's still better than nothing. So that's always good to see. Those enchants are massively helping us. And also, by the way, these Cupid things, rewards you get while grinding, are also super OP. I've probably gotten like 500 million orbs from it. Those definitely help a ton. So zero complaints over here from that. But here we go. Oh, Carpet Bomber. Yo, look at that. 366k from Carpet Bomber. And oh my gosh, Dragon Soul is at like 424 mil. Wow, that is insane. So yeah, we're definitely starting to see these enchants really start to thrive. So yeah, I'm actually really happy about that. And I think upgrading Orb Greed definitely is what makes the most sense. And but like I will say, probably when we get close to around, honestly, probably once I hit 2500 on Orb Greed, I think I might go ahead and start to invest a little bit more back into Dragon Soul and Carpet Bomber, just because I do want to increase the proc rates on these. So like I'll probably try, like once I get Orb Greed to 2500, I'll probably try to get Dragon Soul to like 3 to 4k. But yeah, in the long run, that makes sense. That makes it easy. And so yeah, that's kind of like the main strategy we're going with right here. We're super close to getting Orb Greed to level, what do we need to get it level to? 2500. We are literally, what is that, 23 levels away right now. So hopefully we can do that, and we're actually getting levels of Orb Greed while we're grinding anyways. So that makes it obviously a lot easier for us to go ahead and do, since we, you know, we're technically saving 500,000 orbs every single time we get an Orb Greed proc from Scavenger. So whoever tells you Scavenger isn't worth it, you just gotta call them dumb, because like this by far is one of the most OP enchants. Look at that. That's 500,000 orbs. We don't even have 500,000 orbs, and we just got a level of Orb Greed right there. That is insanely OP. I don't care what anyone says. That by far is one of the most OP enchants that you can currently get on the server. That is insane and wild. But okay, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna grind this out real quick. I want to hit level 2500 before we wind off today's video, and yeah, then we'll go ahead and see where we end up. Well, all right, guys, just like that, we are currently sitting at Orb Greed 2498. So just 1 and 2, and boom, there there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have hit orb greed 2,500. So I think moving forward, I'm gonna do a ton of grinding between now and next episode. And again, I think I'm just gonna try to primarily get my dragon soul a little bit higher level, just so that you know, we can just kind of still get higher proc rates on that and things like that. But yeah, as of right now, orb greed by far is probably the meta. The strategy I'm doing, like this kind of triangle of orb greed, dragon soul, and carpet bomber, probably makes the most sense. Let me know your opinion on it down below. But again, guys, I can't stress it enough. Scavenger by far one of the most useful enchants. Getting all these free enchants just to go ahead to make it cheaper for us to upgrade. I think even just getting it to level 200, which only costs like 10 mil orbs or something, I think that is super worth it for you when you guys are playing. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I think that's probably the best path and strategy, but let me know what your thoughts are down below. But guys, we are gonna go ahead and start to wind off today's video here on dazzler.oplegends.com. Again, guys, if you guys want to come and check it out, again, use the IP dazzler.oplegends.com. Help support your boy and let them know that you are enjoying the Dazzler vids. And guys, I just want to say thank you all so much. I appreciate you all a ton. I'll see you guys all in the next one here on OP Legends. And until then, bye bye.